Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we are going to be reviewing the Starfire II from Guild Guitars. Let's do this. This is the Starfire II from Guild Guitars. I believe this is their flagship bass, or their top-of-the-line bass that they currently produce out of their Newark St collection. This bass is offered in a few finishes, but what we have here is the natural one. And this particular example is the all mahogany natural one. So what we have here is a beautiful laminated semi-hollow body, a gorgeous classic look. We have two Guild BS-1 Bisonic pickups. These are just standard single coil Bisonic, even though they look like humbuckers. You have little adjustment screws to adjust the height of each individual pull piece, and these things have that classic sound. For controls, here's where things get a little bit interesting. Starting up top, we have our regular three-way selector switch to select our pickups. We can select each pickup individually or have both together. And then next to that is our master volume control, allowing us to turn the volume up and down. Then you may be wondering, okay, what are all these things? We have individual volume and tone controls for each pickup, so you can really tailor and fine-tune your tone, and then be able to turn the volume up and down without having to reset your individual pickup volumes. One nice little detail here are the tiny tacks installed on the body next to the knobs, and the knobs are numbered, so you can tell exactly how dialed in you are on each volume and tone control. And now on to the bridge. This is a dumb bridge. I hate it. Here is why. The Guild Starfire I had a regular two-piece tunematic style bridge that was okay. But this is a one-piece little bridge with ebony wooden saddles, and they are rather fragile. When changing the strings, one of them just broke in half. Like, when I took the string off, it just fell apart in two. And you can't really put it back together, you have to order new ones. And I guess this is such a common problem that instead of engineering a better bridge, they just sell replacement saddles, a 4-pack for $20. I mean, that's not the worst deal in the world, but I don't want to have to replace saddles on a bridge. I just want to be able to restring a bass in peace without the risk of the bridge breaking. So yes, I am not a fan of this bridge. It also doesn't give you the option to adjust individual string height. Instead, you can just adjust the individual intonation, but everything is on a little board that you control the height of. The bridge also has a 16.5mm spacing, which is quite tight, especially for 4-string players who are usually used to 19mm. There is a bit of an adjustment for sure. Moving on to the neck, we have a 21 fret, 30 3/4 inch scale mahogany neck here with an ebony fingerboard. We have a nice cream binding all the way around the neck, just like we do around the body. And this neck has a jazz bass profile with a 38mm nut width and a 12-inch radius, which is a bit flatter than your typical jazz bass, but still a very comfortable neck to play. This is also a set neck design, meaning that the neck is glued onto the body, glued in place, versus having a bolt-on where the neck is bolted onto the body and can be removed. Moving up to the headstock, we have a black painted headstock facing with the Guild logo and a 2x2 tuner configuration for these Guild open gear tuners. Now, let's go ahead and turn this bass around. Around back, there's not a lot to see here other than the cream binding going around the back as well, and the beautiful mahogany grain on this natural finish. We also see the strap button located right here in the middle of the neck heel, so an odd place for the strap button if you want a bass to balance well, but we will see how it balances in a little bit. And then moving up to the neck, this is a 3-piece mahogany and maple neck, finished as well with the same gloss finish. And then moving up to the headstock, we can see the back of these open gear tuners. And how much does the Guild Starfire II weigh? This particular example comes in at 8.5 pounds, actually 8.6 pounds, which in my opinion isn't too bad, especially for a short scale hollow body all mahogany bass. But that weight doesn't matter if this bass does not balance well. Let's see how the Guild Starfire II balances. In the lap without a strap, we do get just a very slight bit of neck dive. And with a strap, it gets worse. Because of the position of the strap button, you now have just moved everything kind of over, whereas just like sitting on the lap before, it wasn't too bad. Like, you know, here with the strap, it's not bad, but now if you're in a regular playing position or like relying on the strap in any way, shape, or form, the neck just wants to go down. Let's try this standing as well. Yep, we have a neck diver. And finally, how much does the Guild Starfire II cost? These come in at $1,500 US. That is a lot of money for an import semi-hollow here. The Jack Cassidy bass, though it only has one pickup, comes in between $5.99 and $7.99. The regular price is $7.99, but they often go on sale for as low as $5.99. Those I believe are made in China or Indonesia and used to be made in Korea. These are made in Korea currently. Now I know you're all wondering, what's this bass sound like? You all know what you need to do. Go ahead and pinch that like button so my hand will turn back to normal. Thanks. Just knocked the string out of the saddle there. Yeah, I don't like this bridge. But that is our Guild Starfire II that we have here today. A nice sounding semi-hollow overall, though I'm not sure if it sounds $1,500 nice. What we have for electronics, again, are two single coil Guild Bisonic pickups. Let's start by soloing the neck pickup. Here it is. So that is our neck pickup with the Guild BS-1 Bisonic pickup. This is the same type of pickup that we featured in our Squire Bronco in Mod-Sember. That is a nice pickup for sure, and it does sound nice and meaty in the neck position in our Guild Starfire II. Let's take the tone down to about half. And here's the tone all the way down. Not bad at all. Let's take the tone back up and go over to our bridge pickup here. Next, let's take the tone down to about half. This is a fun bass, but $1,500 fun? Not so sure about that. Let's take the tone down all the way now on our bridge pickup. Oh, this is fun. I need to adjust my glasses. They're kind of falling all over the place. Got to get on that. Let's open up the tone once more and then center our selector switch to have both pickups engaged. And now what should we do? Let's start playing with these tone controls individually, starting with the neck pickup. I'm going to turn that down to 50% and leave the bridge pickup open. Now let's take the tone down all the way for our neck pickup, leaving the bridge tone still open. Okay, let's open up that tone control and bring down our bridge pickup tone to 50%, leaving the neck pickup tone open. Ooh, I like that one a bit. That's nice. Now let's take the bridge tone down all the way. Next, I'm going to have both tone controls at about 50%. And here are the tones all the way down. Okay, let's turn the tones back up all the way, and I'm going to grab my pick, and let's see how this sounds with a pick. Tones open, volumes open, both pickups all the way open. Now I'm going to just take the bridge tone down about half because I liked that tone, and let's play it with the pick once more. Next, let's go ahead and open up our tone controls, and we are going to solo our neck pickup first. done, let's pop over to our bridge pickup. Okay, let's put the pick away and center our selector switch, and let's just see how it slaps. This is not a slapper. Okay, I stand corrected. That is actually a really nice slap tone, though playing-wise, it's not the best slapper in terms of how it feels, but that's neither here nor there. It sounds quite good when you slap it, and now let's go ahead and throw some drums behind this bass. So here are my final thoughts on the Guild Starfire II. It sounds pretty good in some configurations. In others, it kind of sounds a bit weak. But in my opinion, for $1,500, I think that it's probably not worth it. Though it is a very neat bass and a very neat looking bass too. I was very much impressed by the Guild Starfire I with the split coil pickup in the middle of the body. That bass is currently around $649, and in my opinion, a much better value. I actually rated the Guild Starfire I best bass of 2021, I believe, in December of 2021. So I was very much impressed by the Starfire I and the value it was giving the players in regards to having that classic semi-hollow look and feel and tone, and they nailed it with that one. The Starfire II, even though it is an older model, I mean, it's been around for quite a bit longer than the newer Starfire I, kind of misses the mark in my opinion. And I don't think it's that competitive, especially when you have the likes of the Starfire I, the Jack Cassidy, and like the Warwick Rock Bass Star Bass, which I reviewed very, very early on. And that was a B-stock 5-string fretless, like a really odd configuration. And yeah, I'm probably going to revisit one of those basses at some point. But what am I going to rate the Guild Starfire II? I'm going to rate this bass 2 claws out of 5. I think that the value really isn't there, especially in today's market. It's a nice looking bass, it's an okay sounding bass, but for $1,500, I think you can do a lot better, especially with a semi-hollow vintage styled instrument like this. I hate the bridge design. I think it's awful. And I know it's, you know, vintage inspired and whatnot, and they're going for a classic design, but please do better. This Guild Starfire II is also strung with the SIT Foundation nickels, gauges 45 to 105. Just like with the Guild Starfire II, you cannot use short scale strings on this bass, and you have to use medium scale strings, based on the positioning of the bridge and how much extra string slack you have, as well as the fact that it is a 30 3/4 inch scale versus just a 30-inch scale. So keep that in mind when you're choosing your strings for your Guild Starfire I or Guild Starfire II. Let me know what you think about the Guild Starfire II down in the comments below. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, join our Discord channel, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the Guild Starfire II. And as always, until we groove again,